Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, practicing to take the GRE General Test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase it immediately. You should be able to find it anywhere at all, Amazon.com, or you can go to the ETS website itself, the official website, a whole bunch of places where you can find it on the web. I'm not plugging one source versus the other. They're all over the world. Anyway, you have to have it. There are 7 exams in it, an excellent source to practice for the exam. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 200, number 10. Let's take a look at it. There is not much in it. 83% of people who took this exam got it right. 83%. And how do I know this percentage that I just quoted? If you go to the answer key at the back of the exam, at the end of each exam they give you an answer key, and along with the answers to each of the problem, in the next column they tell you what percentage of the people got a given question right. This particular one, 83% of the people got it right, and you're going to find that information for this particular exam on page number 222, where the exam ends. Let's take a look at it. Question is, which quantity is bigger? And that's all they tell you. They tell you nothing else. They tell you nothing else. Well, what can you tell? Well, you can plug in numbers if you want. If x happens to be 1 billion and y happens to be 0, this is a very large quantity here. If y is 0, and then here we have 32 billion or 20. Let's not do billions. Let's not try to be cute. Let's put in 10 for x. If I put 10 for x and y, you can't really tell. It depends on the value of the x and the y, which depends on which one is bigger and how much it is bigger. If x is 10, here I get 320, and here I get if y is 0, I get 10. 10 versus 320. The answer is B so far. Now what does that tell me? If x equals 10 and y equals 0, then this is 10 versus 320. So far the answer is B. What does that tell me? Does it tell me what the answer is? No, it does not tell me what the answer is. So far the work that I've done only tells me what the answer is not. If you look at the answer choices, when you pick answer choice A, what you're claiming is that quantity in column A is always bigger. Well, quantity in column A cannot possibly be always bigger because we just found one instance where it is not. So it rules out A. It also rules out C, because if you pick C for the answer, what you're claiming is that the quantities in the two columns are equal. Well, the quantities in the two columns are always equal. I left out that important word, are always equal. That's what you're claiming. But the quantities in the two columns cannot possibly be always equal because we just found one instance when they are not. When x is 10 and y is 0, when x is equals to 10 and y equals 0, the quantity in column A is 10 and column B is something other than 10. What it is, I'm not interested in what it is. The only thing I'm interested in is the fact that it is other than 10, which rules out C. They cannot always be equal. Answer is either B or a D. Now if I plug in one more time and if the answer changes, then the answer is D. Well, let's plug in one more time. This time I'm going to make x equal to 0 and I'm going to make y equal to 10. If I make x equal to 0, then 32 times 0 is 0 plus y is 10. So now I get 320 versus 10. You see, it's just the reverse. So now the answer is A. Before the answer was B, now the answer is A. Therefore the correct answer is D. It depends on the value of the x and y. Is it possible for the two quantities? Could I have shown a situations where it works out to be C? Of course, why not? There are no restrictions on this problem for x and y. There are no restrictions on the value of x and y. How do I know that they are not both equal to 0? If they are both equal to 0, If x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, both quantities are equal. The two columns are equal. So two columns might be equal, then one might be bigger than the other. A might be bigger, B might be bigger, they might be equal. You can't really tell. The answer is D. Because we are told nothing at all about x and y. That's all. I hope you found this helpful. If you wish to work with me, if you wish to hire my services for personal private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, or if you wish to buy the solution manuals to these problems in the book, go to my website at www.prep, P-R-E-P, F-O-R-4, GRE.com and send me an email. Alright? Thank you.